There's a blue jay trying to get rid of something I can't even identify. It's a bigger bird for sure, but it's making sounds, so it's like announcing itself. There's the blue jay up there that I think is going to start dive bombing him. He's making sounds, but hawks don't go up there and announce themselves. He's way up there. Hear that? But then that made the blue jay fly. I can't figure out what this thing is. I would have thought crow, but its belly is white. So I Googled, and there is such a thing as a pie. Oh, I already forgot what it's called. It has the word pie in it. I'm not gonna forget that part. Had the word pie in it, and it's a type of a crow, but they said it's typically smaller than a crow, and this thing looks freaking huge. So, yeah. I don't know what that sound is. You know, what is that? Hawks don't go around going, "Here I am, everybody." So I don't think it's a hawk, but I've heard that we have other predatory birds. I don't know what they are. I don't know if this is one, but none of the squirrels are bothered. So I don't know what he is. He was communicating with someone else earlier. He was doing his call and someone farther away was responding. Not that, that's a blue jay. I'll wait and see if he does it again. That's the blue jay. Another blue jay. They might be talking about this bird. There he goes, there he goes. Or wherever you are, get out. I don't know where he went, but I think I'm gonna go check on Rio. Rio has this thing, or maybe it's me, but I think it's Rio, is whenever I think, oh, hey, I need to go down and see Rio, and I had just put my bag on, I was gonna just take a run down to where she lives. I come out here, she's here. This happened 2 days in a row now, where I think I'm gonna go see her, but she's already come to see me. And here's Elmo. Mr. Elmo Presley. What do we have over here? Oh, this one is so amazing. Okay, come here, little one. Look at this. If it's the one I think. Oh, maybe it's a different one. Come here. You know how to take it out from my hand? Got you confused with someone else. There you go. Rio's right there. There's a new little one that's brown and takes a nut from my hand. Oh my gosh. In such a sweet way. And Rio, of course, does too. Look at that tail. Oh, she's got a little bit of white on the end of it. You know, it's so morbid living here that I just thought, okay, if I ever find a dead squirrel, I'll look on the end for some white. I mean, that's horrible, right? But it's just a lot of their traits that they have that make them unique. If they're not alive and moving, it's hard to know. And I don't know how to mourn when I find someone dead in the street. Sometimes I just had one die recently and I knew exactly who he was because of his tail, and it's so sad. It's so hard. Here's Elmo. You know, so much of Elmo is how he moves, right? Like, if not, he'd be one of these many black squirrels. He's got some, well, right now I'm looking at this guy and well, this guy's smaller, so I know he wasn't. I don't know. Come up. I didn't have the camera on. Well, there's Rio. And we just had a beautiful moment, but you'll never know what it was because someone didn't turn on the camera. It was just her fur is so blue-black, beautiful in the sunlight. This time I looked to make sure I've actually got the camera engaged, but I'm in her, there we go. I didn't want to put my shadow on her. She's so beautiful. Okay, you ready, little Rio? There's big old me. Big old me. She doesn't get afraid of me like my voice when I make my loud, heavy like, I was gonna say American, my loud, heavy, human sounds in the leaves. She doesn't get freaked out. It's like she's known me forever, but we really haven't known each other that many times. She's going home, I think. This is the way she goes home. But I'll hang around in case she comes back. Rio says we are not done here. She likes playing with me over here, don't ya? Rio was showing me yesterday that she fully understands what these things are. She got on one of these where I put the logs at the base of a tree as a hide, and she went in and then peeked out at me like, I know what to do in here. She's smart. I just came riding up and Rio was waiting for me. I wish I'd had the video on. She had her hands folded in front of her. Sorry, this is kind of a weird angle. Rio, there she is. You want to come up? She had her hands folded and she was just standing waiting for me. Oh, I guess she would have heard my bike coming, so that's probably how. You want to come up? Oh. It was so funny though. She was just like, it's about time you got here. Somebody underneath me. Sir? Sir? Are you down there? Oh, there he is. I couldn't find you. You want to come up? There you go. Come here. Come here. We just had a bus come by. I got Pippi and Condo Girl here, so I'm very happy, but I'm telling you, I'm getting all nutsed out. It's a sad bag there. Condo Girl, Pippi. I think Condo Girl's gonna be next. They're both not fast eaters, but Condo Girl is a very slow. She's always just kind of relished her nuts. There she is. There's Pips. I hear some feet. Who's got feet? You got feet? Here's Miss Condo Girl. Want to get one? You want? She doesn't do that. She doesn't get her own. She waits for me to get them. There you go. And we got some feet over here. That's Miss Shy Gray with her beautiful new tail. Whoa, some Condo Girl action there. Even though she's injured, 3, missing a finger, I think missing a toe, and has a whole back foot injury that's been going on for a year and a half. She's still a chaser. Chaser's gonna chase, as Taylor Swift would say. This is our new guy. Little Bobby Brown. Pippi says no to Bobby Brown. And who's this, Condo Girl again? There you go. This guy is still going. Hand does not look good, but he's still going. Or she. I think it's a he. And Rover here. Telling Rover, I think her paw looks a little better. She's like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. All right, but I was petting her, I swear, right before I turned the camera on. She is just not into it again. But I'm seeing her walk around and stuff like that. And it's this paw right here on the right. And she looks like she's using it a little more than she was. And I had thought maybe she'd lost a finger, but they appear to all be there. So maybe it was a hurt wrist. I think she's getting better. There. And then she's also got the wound on the back. You want to come up again, Pips? I had the thing. Whoa, sorry, hon. with the zipper up, and so she couldn't get in. And then here's our guy that if enthusiasm heals a bad wound, he's got it, because he's got a ton of enthusiasm. Here's Condo Girl. Condo Girl, she is the all-time healer of wounds. You want one? There you go. Missing a finger, missing a toe, bad back left leg. Doesn't matter, keeps on going. I think that's Condo Girl. So when I pet her now, I try to keep off of the open wound. Who's this? Is this Mealy? Hey, Mealy. First time I'm seeing you today. Whoops, sorry. Whoa. Glad I didn't drop that on her face. That would have sucked. Okay. And here is Bobby Brown. That's what they call me. Ow. Yeah, I can't really sing. I don't really need to announce that. It's probably a known. Aw, here's our little hand guy, but he's doing great. You ready? Uh-oh. You need another one, dude? Oh, yeah. I've done video before about how the gray squirrels get a little bit of white fur above their ears to stay warm. I just noticed this guy has tufts of black fur. So even the black squirrels do that, which makes sense because they're eastern grays just like the gray squirrels, right, Mealy? This is Mealy Mom. Her eyes are just unmistakable to me. She has wide set eyes. And then their behaviors mark them, but here's this little guy. Is this our little new guy? I should have left my finger. Earlier what he does, he takes, or she takes a nut from my hand and then he wants to smell my finger after he takes the nut. It's so cute.